introduce you to bass motion drill number 6. It seems I've finished all of the melodic motion etude lessons. I've covered them all and then added some more. So now I'm on to the bass motion drills that I haven't yet done an explanation and demonstration on. If you're new to the channel and you're enjoying the content, please do subscribe. If you've watched before and have come back, then do please subscribe if you haven't yet done so. Like, share, and leave a comment. Maybe you know friends or other players that would be interested in this kind of instruction on YouTube. And if you would share it with them, I'd be very grateful. If you'd care to leave me a tip, that would be very nice. My PayPal information's in the description below. This is a line from Johann Sebastian Bach's St. Matthew Passion from the opening chorus. It's something I've covered, the chords of the very opening of the St. Matthew Passion. I've covered, I'll put it in a link below, but then this is a beautiful section that rises up, and I've adapted it into a kind of a drill here for the bass. So we're starting at each point with a tenth and staying in the key of 1 sharp. So it's going to begin here with E and G, 12 and 12 on strings 6 and 3. And we're going to walk up to the 5th string, 9th fret, 10th fret. And then hit A and C, 12 and 13 on the 5th and 2nd strings. So we have E and G, F sharp, G, up to A, B, C. So this is last 2 fingers, 12 and 13, A and C. First finger 9 up to 10, C. And then we're going to cycle to D. So this is going to go E to A, to D, to G, to C, to F sharp, to B, to E. And then we're going to do it again on strings 5 and 4 and 2. So you might recognize this kind of sound as Autumn Leaves, or one of the many progressions that back cycle through the cycle of fourths. You can either look at it as a cycle of fifths going forward, or as most tunes go, back cycling. So from E back to A, back to D, back to G, to C, to F sharp, and then we jump to B, to E, to A, to D. If you're not familiar with that sound, that would be a great one to start working on. Both the sound of it, where it is on the board, and the letter names. You want to be able to think back like that, as most tunes, 2-5-1s, for example, 2-5-1, are back cycling fourths. So here we're going to use middle 2 fingers, if you don't mind, on 10 and 11, D and F sharp. And we have to reach over. This is why it's a bass motion drill, people. So here's D and F sharp up to E, 12th fret, up to F sharp, 9th fret, and then another 10th, G and B. G, A, B, 10, 12, 9. Now same idea with C. 8 and 9. C and E, up to D with the little finger, so we're using middle 2 fingers. Little finger, first finger, E, 7th fret, 5th string. And now notice we don't go to F here. We have to stick to the key, so we're back cycling through the key of 1 sharp. E to A, to D, to G, to C, to F sharp. That's the note that kind of makes the whole thing want to cycle around again. So E to A, to D, to G. Now we had C. See how that feels of a piece? So I'm using 3rd and 4th fingers on the 9th and 10th frets, coming up to 10th fret, and then 7th fret on the 4th string. And that fingering again, middle 2 fingers, 7 and 8, B and D sharp, C sharp, D sharp, and then E minor, first 2 fingers, 7 and 8, and we're going to walk the bass to the 9th and 10th fret with our 3rd and 4th fingers. That would be a good kind of exercise, or any of these, just to get used to the fingering mechanism. So after we had, now we're going to repeat that line and go from the 5th to the 4th string bass. So here's 7 and 8, 9, 10 as before, and now 7 and 8, A and C, B and C on the 4th string. So even something like that, not worrying about the key, just treating it as a fingering mechanism. Good to move it around and start to really feel it integrated into your fingers. So now we need 5th string and 4th string. So here's D major, 5 and 7, 7, 4, and G and B, 5 and 4 on the 4th and 1st strings. So D, E, F sharp, 5, 7, 4, 5 and 7, 7, 4, same fingering. So G and B, A, B, now C, 3 and 5, same idea, 3 and 5, 5 and 2, C, D, E, while we're holding that E. And then we need F sharp half diminished again. 4 and 5, F sharp, G, A, 4th fret, 5th fret, 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And that's going to put us in position for this B7. 2 and 4, B and D sharp, C sharp, D sharp. And we're back to our original shape again, this time 4th string, 2nd fret, and 1st string, 3rd fret, 4, 5. So just as we had here. And you could take your time and improvise through, try to change some notes, maybe modulate. But I hope these sounds are interesting to your ears. I will put a link to the St. Matthew Passion down below, as well as I'll try to dig up the lesson I did on the opening chords. The sound of E minor, B7, E7 to A minor, to F sharp 7, to B7, to E minor. I hope this finds you enjoying your music, enjoying guitar playing, treating yourself to the music that you love, and trying to perhaps play it on the instrument. I do hope this channel can be a part of that. And as always, I wish you a very, very good day.